All right, I'm doing this for Mr. Wilson in Pima County. I just want you to see how improbable it should be for me to do what I'm about to do. Right? I'm not making any accusations about anybody that I'm about to mention here that I haven't already talked about. But I want you to see that if you keep doing something, there's got to be something to it, right? So I get up from a nap and I get online and I'm cruising through eBay and I visited our friend here and then I scrolled down and there was this really weird type, right? It was kind of big and small and it had a link and it said go to Dave Cheadle's card store. So I come to Dave Cheadle's card store, right? And right next to our friend is this DRUCS. So for me, automatically, that seems like, David Collins trying to reach Robert Dennis, message. So I bounce on to that thing. And then I see a whole bunch of these things. So I'm looking for some kind of code. I kind of think maybe that thing up here in the top right is a code, but I didn't want to deal with it. I looked here and I looked a little closer. I said, I'm sure it's something. I didn't see too much over here, but I'm sure there's something. And then I looked here and you could see that in each picture there's a little bit more. Main Street, Littleton, Colorado. And then he adds a little something over here. I'm like, okay. And then I come here and then there's a little bit more, right? I'm like, all right, it's probably something there. And then I come here and it kind of gets a little sparse, right? I'm like, And then I come here and it's real close. So you got Littleton Drug Company, you got this, that, the restaurant, the whole bit. And I'm like, wait a minute. Before I get lost in the picture, let me go over here and check the condition. So now I have the quotes. I have antique in all caps. I have an equal sign. And then whatever this says. And I've seen this a million times. Right? I'm like, this is code. This is one of his deals. And I'm like, nobody's gonna believe me. So I said to myself, let me just follow what I would normally do in order to kind of go through this and find out what I think I can find, right? And so I know it drives David Ornchak crazy. He's like, oh, anagrams, you can make them anything you want. This is bullshit. You can't make them anything you want, right? You can make them a lot of things, but you can't make them anything that you want to, right? It's got to be something there, man, right? All right, so I look at this. Littleton, Colorado Drug Company Store, Dirt, Main Street, View, Horse Flag, Auto Postcard. Just saying that out loud, right, doesn't even make any sense for a title. Like, yes, it's describing apparently what this is, but would you write something like that? Like if I was on Reddit, I'd get like 85 downvotes in a half a second going, what's up with the title, man? But let me get to the point. So I said, all right, fine. Let me do this real quick and see if there's something to it. Just humor me. I'm gonna humor myself, right? So I go here and I say, I'm just gonna do it backwards, like off the bat, just not even stop. So C P A F H V S M D D, right? C. Did I do that right, guys? Yeah. All right. D C L. Hopefully I got that correct. Right. Did I get it? Let's see. CPA FHV. I missed something. The M. I knew it. See, it would got me messed up. Right. So I got the M now. right? So then there should be a D. So there's SMD, right? And then there's another S. Okay, I'm going to get it in there. So we have C, P, A, F, H, V, S, M, D, S, C, D, C, L. Right. Okay, great. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, what does it say? Immediately, I go S, M, D, S, C, D, C. Right? I'm born and raised in LA. Surfer. Okay? Santa Monica School District. I mean, I was just sitting on a platter. I'm like, that's what that is, right? I could be wrong. It leaves the L out, but that's what I see, right? So then I look, I say, well, what is this? I'm like, CPA. CPA. And I'm thinking, Santa Monica School District CPA. Is that like certified public accountant? Right? Maybe I'm like, no, maybe it's C, principal at, and I stopped it right there. Right? I don't know what FHV is. I'm thinking it's for help something like that. So right now, the only thing that I have left is the FHV and the final L. I've used everything else, right? Right, so FHV and that final L. So I'm looking for a principal in the Santa Monica School District. Just off the bat, just, no big deal. So I go to the internet, right, and I type in principal of Santa Monica School District. So I'm looking down and I go here, Santa Monica District Appointments, and I get a 503, not working. I look up and I see a Karina Diana, principal at Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District. So she's that is, she's doing things, right? Education, University of Phoenix. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I got an Arizona connection, right? I pull into her LinkedIn page and there's University of Phoenix. She's a principal in Santa Monica School District. And I look at that picture, right? So I download the picture onto my desk and I say, does she have some stuff in her teeth? I said, is this an Albert Terry Lee profile image? So when I blow it up, when I see this type of pixelation, I already know that this is an Albert Lee production, right? These people that he is associated with use images that he creates as their profile pictures. I don't know what's going on, right? But I put it into a Word document, right? And then I can manipulate it slightly. So there's a dog, right, in her profile picture. Like there's more stuff in here. There's like some demon shit over here. There's some other crap. But I'm like, there's a dog. She didn't put the dog in the picture, man. This is what Albert Lee Terry Jr. does. And I'm thinking, what on God's green earth is going on? So I'm not saying that Karina Diana did anything wrong. What I'm trying to show you is, what are the astrological odds that I'm going to find some person online, right, simply because I got a bunch of anagrams off of a random card, right, on eBay in some vintage deal using capital letters where the main letters easily fit Robert Dennis and David Collins. I wish I knew what FHV was, because it would probably just like narrow it all the way down. I actually don't. But I'm thinking it means go see the principal at FHV, whatever that is, right? Santa Monica School District, for help. You know, if he needs money or he needs something or he needs a connection, maybe all these people are aliens. Hell, fuck, I don't know, man, what's going on. But I will tell you this: that this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Excuse my language. This guy, David Collins, aka Albert Lee Terry Jr., cryptologically speaking, is attached to Cherry Joe Bates, pretty much at least half of the Zodiac murders, definitely Joan Benet Ramsey, and now Nancy Guthrie. And Cherry Joe Bates, Joan Benet Ramsey, and Nancy Guthrie are all 30 years apart from each other, almost like an anniversary. And the most powerful, the most successful, the most probably now, other than China, technologically advanced investigative system between the CIA, the FBI, the Secret Service, the Marshal Service, and the NSA, which is now pretty much based in Playa Vista, California, next to Google, right? Just sitting around the corner from my house, listening to this conversation right now in a little building that they refurbished and just kind of painted it like black, like it's not doing anything, right? They're all working together, which I like. I want them to protect us. But why are they letting this serial killer just run wild? And it gets deeper than this. And I wish I had the time and the money to just keep doing all this and keep going. You know, they're trying to starve me out. But I want Nancy's bones back. That's all I want. Just give me the body, right? And I'll leave y'all to your business. I'm Steve Butler. I'm out.